So between working on stuff for Steam and Rails, as well as life and ADHD, I didn't actually upload anything last week, and I'm sorry about that. But it is now time to build a large 060 tank engine. So let's do that. To get started, we'll need a section of track and a train station in build mode. We're going to grab a train casing and hold it in our hand and push left Alt. We're going to hover over standard styles and scroll down to the triple axles. We're going to find our short 060 driver and place him down just like that. I'm going to click the track underneath to size up the wheels. If it flips around like this, it's no biggie. Just click the bogey block here, click the block here, and it'll flip around the right way. To get started on the running board, we're going to need some deep slate tile stairs, as well as some black smoke boxes, some copycat half panels, some copycat headstocks, and some copycat ladders real quick. And I'm going to use an andesite ladder as well, and some copycat slices. And we'll also need some black slashed loco metal, just like that. The loco metal we're going to build out from the front here, holding crouch to place on the block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, so it sticks out the front. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that, just so it reaches the back, like that. Actually, let's make that go one more, so we'll do 4 on the back and 5 on the front. We're going to use our deep slate tile stairs and place them facing like this, and the same on the back, just like that. We can use our headstocks really quick and place buffers on either side, and a screw link in the middle like that, and just the same on the back quickly. We're then going to use our copycat half panels and place one here and fill it in with some more black loco metal like that. We're going to come to the front and we're going to place our black smoke boxes behind the steam chest like this. Place our copycat ladders on these stairs and put andesite ladders in them like that. We're then going to quickly come underneath and just place the copycat slice on the bottom, like that. Now we're going to have to swap all this stuff out. I'm going to grab some copycat, where are you? Copycat slabs, some copycat steps, some copycat vertical steps, some copycat panels, and we've got our half panels there like that, as well as some copycat fluid pipes and some diagonal girders from Design Decor. We're going to place our copycat slabs on the side of the steam chest like this, and we're going to make those black loco metal smoke boxes again. We're going to place our copycat fluid pipe on either side of those, with our diagonal girder facing the center. We're going to use our black loco metal smoke box. We're going to place it like this, with a copycat slab on the front, and fill that in as well. We're going to use our vertical steps on either side, and our normal steps on the top and bottom, and fill those in too. For the top, we're going to place a quick placeholder block here, like that, and we're just going to carry the copycat half panel back like that, and this gets filled in again with our black smoke box. We're going to need to quickly grab some copycat stairs and place them upside down under here, and this once again gets our black loco metal smoke box just like that. We're going to fill in the copycat fluid pipes with Create's industrial iron, and this will match it to the diagonal girders for our steam pipes. The smokestack, I think I'm going to use the iron capped one. Now I should mention actually, the reason I haven't uploaded is because I have been working on some assets for Steam and Rails. These are included. I've been doing a lot of work for the smokestacks, for all type of smokestacks, and I hope they get added at some point in the next 2 or 3 updates. It will relate to a lot of my building stuff because of my resource pack, you know, my half-sized resource pack, and it will be relevant to that. More than that I won't say, you'll just have to wait and see, but I promise you will love them. For the colour of this engine, I think I'm actually going to make it red, so I'm going to pick up some crimsite pillars, as well as a red boiler block from Steam and Rails, just a plain one, and I'm also going to pick up some girders really quick, and and a back tank, as well as some copycat layers. Let's not use layers actually, let's just use copycat stairs, thank you spelling. Some copycat stairs like that, and we'll use, oh we've already got slabs, and we'll use some copycat slabs. Oh, I'm all over the place today, and we'll use some red metal smoke boxes just like that. So we're going to put our pillar block here behind the smoke box. Wow, I really am all over the place. We're going to place our boiler block here with our smoke box on the top of it like that. We're going to put a copycat slab on the top here, and our girder will just go underneath like that, and our back tank will go underneath the boiler like that. I don't know if you can hear the wind outside, but it is very strong. I'm sorry if you can hear it. We're just going to fill this top one in with another pillar, and we're going to put another slab here on the top like this, and do the same, just fill it in with a pillar. Very quickly going to grab some copycat layers, as well as some iron wrapped local metal. I think I'll have it iron wrapped red. I really do like this color combination. And for this I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ooh, like that. Did I place it right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I did. And we'll place the slabs underneath like this, going 1, 2, 3, with a stair on the back, and a final copycat block down like this. And we'll just fill these in. Unfortunately, this will stay here. I think it's a copycat connecting texture issue. I'm sure someone's probably brought it up to them. So whether it gets fixed, we'll wait and see. But we're just going to place our copycat half panels in the middle like that to be our railway company name. I'm sure you've noticed by now that there isn't actually a proper running board over these wheels. This is sort of kind of inspired by the BR1500s. I think I had that in mind more than a few times when building this engine, although it's not a direct copy. Obviously the tank is just a sort of standard tank rather than a pannier tank. But I definitely do like the BR1500s. They are quite cute, although very heavy. We're going to very quickly grab some copycat bites as well as some copycat steps. We'll also need a depot, a whistle, a create fluid tank, and a black local metal boiler. I'm going to fill these in with pillars and just go 1, 2, 3 like that. Our black boiler will go on the bottom here and act as a sort of firebox underneath. Our fluid tank will go on the top with our whistle on the top of that. Ooh, that's a resource pack, whoopsie. And our depot will go in front of it like that. And these we will cover on either side with our copycat steps and a copycat bite in front of it like that. Very quickly just going to fill in this other side of boiler like this. Now I did have someone suggest to me to use the I think it's called the Wand of Symmetry from Create, and while it is a fairly decent idea, I don't really feel like using it in a tutorial sense would be that great, because it could be quite annoying to have to skip back or try and copy the other side of your engine in survival. And also it doesn't fill copycats, so I do have to go and fill in copycats manually. and also sometimes the rotation of blocks gets messed up. So I think it's generally easier just to use the normal placement method, although it may take it does take a little bit longer, which I'm okay with. And we'll just fill all of those top copycats in with our matching stone pillar again. And there we go. It's pretty much time to do the cab now. One thing I may do is I may pick up some industrial iron support wedges from Create Deco and just put them on the front of the running board like that, just as little lamp irons. For our cab, it's a fairly standard, what I'm going to call teacup cab, why not, using some Create panels and half panels. We'll also use some copycat layers. I'll explain why I'm using these in a second, as well as some deep slate tile stairs, some black / loco metal, some seats, some train controls, and we'll also need some slabs, deep slate tile slabs. There you are. These slabs we're going to put here and here, as well as the other side. We're going to place our controls here and here with our seats behind them. We're going to place our copycat half panels on the controls. Put a temporary block here and just fill that in with a copycat half panel. We're going to use the seat and place 2 half panels up like this, and just fill in the other side with our copycat half panels again. The stairs we're going to do like this on either side, just 2, and fill in the top with some black / loco metal, just like that. Also very quickly just going to put some copycat half panels on the sides of the stairs and fill those in with black as well, just like that. For these copycat panels we're going to fill these in with our wrapped loco metal, and for the half panels they get our colour matching stone, just like that. For the bunker, now I grabbed these copycat layers because this texture little bug here does also happen sometimes with the copycat slabs. So I'm going to use the copycat layers just to make sure that the line does actually join up and not look weird. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Ooh, these are panels. I'm going to do with layers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did count 8 this time. I know that last time I looked maybe 4 or 5 times at the copycat layers, which weren't completely full. And I know a lot of you pointed this out to me, and it was quite funny to read all those comments. Ah, you missed a layer. I know, I'm sorry. Just yeah. it was just an accident, but it didn't end up ruining the entire build. So it's okay. I made a mistake, but it's all good. So we're just gonna fill in we're just gonna fill in the bottom of the bunker with these copycat layers like this, and the same on the top, with all 8 being filled in. We're gonna put a set of train controls here facing backward because I like to reverse at a decent speed. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then all of this gets filled in with our wrapped loco metal, and the line joins up nicely to follow the shape. We're going to quickly pick up some copycat bites, as well as a copycat step and a copycat slab. We're going to put the slab on the top of the middle here. The steps, oh, we don't actually need steps, that's great. And we just fill this in with our copycat bites like that. And then all of this gets black loco metal like that, and it just gives the bunker a wee bit of an overhang. We're going to fill in the front block here underneath the panel with another half panel with some black / loco metal. Once again, we're going to grab some copycat slices and copycat ladders, We're going to fill the ladders with an andesite ladder from Create, and we're just going to put the slice underneath like that, as well as one here, just to give it some support on the back. So when you're climbing up the ladder, you don't just push it in into the middle of the engine. And we're just going to do the same on the other side. One there, and one there, like that. That's pretty much it for the engine. We could add a valve gear maybe. With the valve gear, I suppose it's sort of if you want to add it or not. There are some engines which I just think maybe look better without them, but we could add it this time, just to show how it's done. So we're going to need some copycat slices, some copycat vertical slices, some copycat half panels, some light grey loco metal, some yellow loco metal, and I'm going to grab some white loco metal as well. The white loco metal I'm just going to quickly put in here and in here, and that's all we'll use it for. For the Volshirt's valve gear, we're going to use a copycat slice here and size it up by 1. We're going to put another one behind it here, a copycat half panel like this, a copycat slice underneath it, and then another one like this, and size that one up by 1. We're going to grab a vertical slice here for our combination lever, and we're going to put a copycat half panel underneath it like that. Ooh, underneath it like that. We're going to put it underneath like that, and that will be our union link. We're going to fill all of this in with light grey / loco metal, except for the return crank cap, which is going to be our yellow. Very quickly going to place a copycat half panel there and just fill it in with a smoke box just to finish off that steam chest. Going to do the same on the other side. So our copycat slice, size it up by 1, another slice, half panel goes underneath that with our copycat vertical slice there, another copycat half panel here with a vertical slice underneath that, a vertical slice underneath it, and another one there, and size it up by 1. This gets yellow, and all the rest of it gets light grey. And I think that's it. It feels like I did this one relatively quickly. Maybe it's because I was rushing through talking. I don't know. I'll have to have a quick look. We do, very quickly, I've just spotted, we do need to fill these in with some red loco metal smoke boxes. And we do also need a colour matching pressure plate. In the case of red, it would be mangrove. And just put that on top of there, just to give it a little bit of a dome. And I think that's it. There is this gap here, which I may just quickly fill. I'll put a girder there, and just to make it a little more visually interesting, I'll fill it with a shaft. Maybe if I grab a wrench and also just toggle the bottom like that, and then put the shaft in. Yeah, that looks better. I'd say we're pretty much done. For the glue, because it is a single bogie engine, it's really quick, easy and simple. We're just going to place 2 blocks up like this, and 2 blocks up like this. I will need a third because of the plate. And we're just going to select one there, and select one there, and then we should be done. Now, there is a little bit of an issue here, as I'm sure you'll see when I get towards the cab, is that you can't actually see out. Now, this is something that can happen with some of my engines, because I usually do just build them to look nice on the outside. If it bothers you, then you can change the tank style, or you can change the bunker as well. But if I'm driving an engine, I will usually just go into third person like this and drive from here. We'll do the all-important check to make sure we haven't left any blocks behind, which it doesn't look like we have. Now, being a really short wheel-based engine, you can put this around really, really tight corners and it will look absolutely fine. This would be great for some decent-sized passenger trains, maybe 4 or 5 coaches, although I wouldn't have the massive coaches. I do actually need to place some more track here because I did a funny on my last world that I was using, and I may or may not have accidentally bricked the world. Whoops. Completely my own fault. I changed a mod file and something stopped existing and it bricked the world, which wasn't fantastic. Yeah. But as I was saying, it will go around very, very tight bends and look absolutely fine. I would use this for some medium-sized passenger trains, or you could even use it for some cargo runs, I guess. Yeah, but that's pretty much it from me. Next week, I think I may do something a little different. Not exactly a steam engine, but it will be a powered vehicle on its own. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care of yourself. It's really important to me. Okay? Please take care of yourself. Have some water. Have a snack. And I will see you, hopefully, again next week. Ta-ra.